Today we're discussing THETA Network. This is an altcoin project that is working on helping to decentralize the video streaming space. Essentially what they're doing in a very easy to understand way, just right off the bat, before we dive into a lot more of the fundamental details of their project and lastly cover the THETA Token along with TFUEL, is really what you want to think about is currently we live in this world where innovation is at an exponential pace. Yet, with online videos, we still have this lag. Like in this video, you might be experiencing some streaming issues if you're using LTE, if you're using just Wi-Fi and you have bad bandwidth. But what you don't realize is there's so many computers globally that have extra bandwidth that can help power other users while maybe they're asleep or just overall not using their device. And this doesn't just have to be something like a desktop computer. It can be your phone, it can be your tablet, it can be really anything that has bandwidth that is not being used. So really, THETA's tapping into this. I think it's very interesting. They have some of their backers that are co-founders of YouTube, so we'll get into all that. But that's just a basic understanding. If you want another basic understanding and nice little layout, they have this video right here. I will have everything we talk about in this video linked down below in the description. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you're on the official sites. There's a lot of scammers in this space. So definitely make sure you're on the official site, especially if you're connecting your THETA wallets. So next generation video delivery powered by you. Essentially, as I was saying, when you help power this ecosystem with your extra bandwidth, you would be earning THETA and TFUEL in another way. So like if people are watching your stuff, you're earning TFUEL. You have the THETA Mainnet 3.0 coming in about 30 days at time of recording this. THETA Labs granted second U.S. patent for ultra-high transaction throughput micropayments to support decentralized video and data delivery. I really would prefer something like this over, YouTube. Honestly, at this point, like YouTube's great because it allows anyone to upload videos, but at the same time, it has a lot of issues with centralization. There's a lot of like scammers in the comments and stuff that spam all my videos and everybody's videos on YouTube, especially if you're talking about anything along with investing and especially crypto. But essentially, Stephen Chin here, this is a YouTube co-founder. Very, very good to have that. I mean, that's so important to have the largest video platform, having him on here because YouTube is a new TV. I mean, this is nothing new, guys. In my opinion, like I haven't really watched like traditional cable TV since I was probably like freshman year in high school, maybe even before that. Yeah, so it's been a long time. I mean, let me know in the comments when's the last time you've watched like traditional cable TV. But like, what I mean by that is like watch it regularly on a daily basis. Yes, like if I'm staying in a hotel traveling and it's on, maybe I'll watch it. But I pretty much default to YouTube. Like I rarely even watch Netflix. Like I personally like to consume, you could call it like valuetainment, like Patrick Bet-David kind of coined that term, but I'm interested in investing. I'm interested in business. So these are things that I consume, and I kind of merge them as both entertainment. Like I find them entertaining. And I hope you guys do it too as well, because if you can really merge these things and it's like instead of in your free time just watching some like fiction show or reading a fiction book, start reading nonfiction stuff. Start consuming more nonfiction things, having raw data being input into your brain. It's really about your content diet, in my opinion. And having something like this where you can have a streamlined content diet where it's not you don't have to necessarily deal with ads and you're getting paid to use it and paid to provide bandwidth to the ecosystem to power it. That's incredible. That's what we're hoping for in this blockchain space. So they have, you can join the network there. Let's see. They have the validator nodes. Been in the news. We'll get to their documentation here in a second, but I do like how they lay this out, the problem. So you have the content creator. So like, for example, I'm a content creator on YouTube, new channel. I started this when I was in Tibet, Montenegro in, October of 2020. So I don't know what, less than half a year ago. You have the video platform, so I'm using YouTube, and then centralized content. So this video is centralized. Like if YouTube doesn't like it, if they don't like THETA, they can take it down. But with THETA, this is kind of, they're going to lay out the positive here in a second. Essentially, they lay this out. So poor quality, skyrocketing data needs, centralized and insufficient systems. You guys are the viewers. And then if we go down here to the solution. So this is what I find very, very interesting. So decentralized peer-to-peer video delivery, a new native blockchain powered by its users. Viewers earn rewards as TFUEL for sharing excess bandwidth and resources. So you can kind of think about like TFUEL as like gas on the Ethereum network. So it's really what powers it. The actual Theta token is the essentially like the governance token of this project. Then you have higher quality, smoother video streaming. A decentralized peer-to-peer network delivers streams efficient globally. And I guess you could also say Theta is technically a utility token, but it's up for debate. I'm not. Yeah. Anyways, reduce costs for delivering video streams. So streams are no longer needed to build expensive infrastructure. It means more innovation and unique business models. I really like that. So you can see kind of how it works here. So you have like the validator nodes in any blockchain space. They sell the Theta fuel. This goes to the exchange. Then after the exchange, people who are purchasing Theta fuel can use this on video platforms. They provide the Theta fuel to the viewers, and then the replayers, boom, and then they sell the T fuel. So it keeps going in this kind of like interesting circle. And this is an open source platform, pretty awesome. I really love what they're doing, guys. So we can actually hop over here to the documentation. I won't go too far in detail with this because I don't want to bore anyone who's not like a developer. If you want to see a video on like me really digging into the documentation, let me know in the comments. But they really lay out everything really nicely. They're very transparent about it. I have read through these myself. I highly recommend you guys do this. The white paper, the Theta Network introduction, and they really have all these things here. We actually will touch on the Theta wallet here in a second, but they also have this like SDK with Theta peer-to-peer. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not going to like bore you guys if you're not a developer into the documentation, but I talk about that in my How to Do Your Own Research video. I always have that linked down below. Let's go over to the Theta Explorer. I like this because it really lays out all the analytics of this platform, what's going on. So you can see the breakdown of Theta nodes, how it's really nice and decentralized here. So you have the Theta price in USD is about $10. The 24-hour volume is $882 million. Total stake nodes is 3,268. 24-hour blocks, 13,000. Very interesting. So yeah, you can see that versus TFUEL. So since we will be covering Theta here in a second over in CoinGecko, let's talk about TFUEL. So again, this is kind of like gas fees. You can think about it. So you can use like the Chi gas token in Ethereum, whereas here TFUEL price 34 cents. I mean, this can easily go to $1, guys, in this bull run. Easily go to $1. Obviously not financial advice, but that's just my opinion. Look at it on the charts. Pull out some Fibonacci extensions, and you'll understand. So a market cap in U.S. dollars is let's see, what is that? Around 1.8 billion. 24-hour volume is $162 million. This network is getting a lot of usage, guys. I love something like this. It's actually doing positive things in the blockchain space. They're really taking this by storm. So many projects out here are just trying to be the next Ethereum killer, or the next, Polkadot, or the next privacy coin, or the next Bitcoin. And it's something like this where they have an actual real world utility that people can use, people can understand. Like just in that introductory minute, I hope you kind of got the point of this project, that you can use this extra bandwidth that you have on any of your devices, provide it to the Theta network, and earn income in this native Theta token, and then therefore use this. So, or hold on to it, whatever you want to do. Very, very interesting. So anyways, this is the Theta wallet. I'd also be willing to record a tutorial on how to use this if you're curious, this and the Theta swap. Yeah, so just let me know in the comments if you want to see a further video on this. This is really just opening the door to this Theta network. There's so much here, so much to talk about. I could literally just do a video specifically on TFUEL, a video specifically on the white paper, just on the technicals. But let's wrap it up here with the Theta token. So this is rank 11. Let's see, about 43,000 people like this. It's always good to gauge the sentimental analysis, and I always talk about in the How to Do Your Own Research video to check the socials, look at engagement to make sure the project is active, and it is with Theta. But again, you go check it out for yourself. Do your own research. So $10.50 time recording this, market cap about around $10.5 billion. Yeah, very interesting. I love that 24-hour trading volume. That's always very important to see, especially if you're going to be actively buying and selling something like this. You don't want to be the only one buying and selling it. That's why I like to look at trading volume, all-time low. I don't want to make people too mad. Sometimes I love looking at all-time low, but it makes some people so mad. Like think about Ethereum, or like if you look at Bitcoin's all-time low, it's just like you get sad seeing it if you weren't in early. So yeah, so it is 4 cents. Hopefully you were able to get in at those times. But yeah, I mean, people were undervaluing this. Look at how long this project's been around, guys. relative to other blockchain projects, like in the overall scheme of things, like with stocks and yes, companies, commodities, this is very, very new. And that's why it's great, because you're still in early. But, in the short term, if you're looking at this, yes, this parabola is pretty insane. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you want to see anything else around Theta Network or TFUEL, really anything like this, or maybe a competitor project, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, like, subscribe button all, invest global, and until next time.